Calico has quite a history, and it helps if you know that history before you go to visit. It all began in 1875 when roving prospectors first found silver on the south slope of the Calico Mountains. However, it wasn't until some 5 years later that additional ore discoveries worth $400 to $500 per ton brought about a small rush and the filing of mining claims. In 1881, 4 prospectors were leaving Grapevine Station, that's Barstow today, for a mountain peak to the northeast. After they described the peak as calico-colored, the peak and the mountain range to which it belonged and the town that followed were all called Calico. The 4 prospectors discovered silver in the mountain and opened the Silver King Mine, which was California's largest silver producer in the mid-1880s. John C. King had grubstaked the prospectors who discovered the silver vein. The Silver King Mine was thus named after him. He was the uncle of Walter Knott. King was sheriff of San Bernardino County from 1879 to 1882. The post office at Calico was established in early 1882, and the Calico print and weekly newspaper started publishing. The town soon supported 3 hotels, 22 saloons, its own Chinatown and red light district, 5 stores, a meat market, bars, brothels, and 3 restaurants and boarding houses. The county established a school district and a voting precinct. The town also had a deputy sheriff and 2 constables, 2 lawyers, and a justice of the peace, 5 commissioners, and 2 doctors. There was also a Wells Fargo office and a telephone and telegraph service. At its height of silver production during 1883 and 1885, Calico had over 500 mines and a population of 1,200 people. The discovery of the borite material, coalaminate, in the Calico Mountains was a few years after the settlement of the town, also helped Calico's fortunes. In 1890, the estimated population of the town was 3,500, with nationals from China, England, Ireland, Greece, France, and the Netherlands, as well as Americans living there. Over 500 separate mines were developed in the nearby hills, producing 86 million of silver and 45 million in borax. In 1890, the Sherman Silver Purchase Act was established, which drove down the price of silver. Between 1890 and 94, silver prices plummeted from $1.31 an ounce to 63 cents, and Calico's silver mines were no longer economically viable. By the mid-1890s, the town began to decline. By 1898, the post office was discontinued. The school closed soon after. By the turn of the century, Calico's population had dropped to less than 300. Borax mining went belly up by the 1907, when the town was almost completely abandoned. One final attempt was made in 1915 to revive the town when a cyanide plant was built to recover silver from the unprocessed Silver King mine deposits. Around this time, Walter Knott and his wife, Cordelia, founders of Knott's Berry Farm, were homesteaded at nearby Newberry Springs. Knott helped build the redwood cyanide tanks for the plant. In 1951, Knott purchased the town from the Zenda Mining Company and put Paul von Kleeburn in charge of restoring it to its original conditioning, referencing old photographs. All but the 5 original buildings are restored to original condition. He installed a longtime employee named Calico Fred Noller as resident caretaker and official greeter. Knott spent $700,000 restoring Calico. In 1966, Knott donated the town to San Bernardino County, and Calico became a regional park. Today, Calico has a population of 8 people who live in a village built just outside the ghost town. Calico received State Historical Landmark 782 and in 2005 was proclaimed by then Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger to be California's Silver Rush Gold Town. While Calico is not exactly authentic, I think it is still a nice place where you can experience the Old West. And if you're a photo enthusiast, you'll find a lot of photo opportunities here. The original buildings are Little Saloon, the town office, the former home of Lucy Lane, which is now the main museum and was originally the town's post office and courthouse, Smitty's Gallery, and the general store and Joe's Saloon. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope you'll enjoy your trip to Calico as I make a few more videos for your enjoyment.